We're Ashley and Jordan, and since May of 2019, we've been traveling the world full-time. We're currently in Western Australia, just outside of Perth. We love this area, and we want to show you around where we've been staying in the offbeat beach town of Fremantle. Well, good morning. Welcome to our home here in Fremantle, Western Australia. We are spending the whole day today exploring this town, which is a suburb just south of Perth. It is gorgeous. It's a little coastal, beachy feeling, kind of artsy vibe. And we wanted to start off the day before we get out into town with where we're staying. We have found a super cute Airbnb that I really feel like reflects Fremantle and the vibe of it all. So we wanted to give you a quick little tour, grab a coffee, and then head out for the day. So let's get going. We are beginning in the living room area, which has got this very kind of California coastal minimalist thing. Very comfortable though, and super chic. And we'll continue on to the bedrooms. Okay, so one thing I've noticed about this Airbnb that I absolutely love, because travel can be a little wasteful. It's not great for the environment if that's something you care about. You're flying, you're creating a lot of waste. So every once in a while, where we can, we like to reduce as much as possible. They have made that very easy. They have grocery bags that you can borrow so you use less single-use plastic. There's eco-friendly soaps everywhere and cleaning products. They compost. They're really into it and I really value that. So let's head through to the bedroom. Okay, so welcome to the bedroom. It is simple, kind of minimalist, but super cozy. It's a king size, which is a rare treat. Hypoallergenic bedding and mattress, and it's got the most adorable view of the trees outside, and you can kind of watch everyone come and go. It's just calm and peaceful, and I love it. Let's keep moving on to the bathroom, and then we save the best for last, the kitchen. Okay, so second to last is the bathroom, which has a washer and a dryer, y'all. That is such a treat after being in Europe. We can get everything nice and clean and dry immediately. Also, small little tidbit, but they have all Aesop products in the bathroom, which I just feel like it adds such a level to an Airbnb. So all y'all hosts out there, if you have all your products match and they're high quality, it makes everything feel like a hotel. You can have other things be plain, but if your products are nice, I just love that. Let's go to the kitchen. How beautiful is this full, well-stocked kitchen, y'all? Tip, if you want to travel a lot, we save so much money by cooking our own meals. So a good kitchen that has all the utensils you need and a good amount of space is killer. It makes everything so much easier. And this one has a dishwasher. Honestly, I've gotten so used to hand washing that sometimes I forget it's there and start hand washing anyway, but it is such a treat to have. And best of all, mostly for Jordan, but sometimes for me, it has a killer coffee machine, like fancy barista style. It's a whole automatic thing. Let's show you, and we're gonna make a coffee, and then we're gonna do a little Aussie tradition with a treat on the side. Okay, so you might be wondering, why all the fuss about a coffee machine? We just like coffee, but also, it is all for the benefit of that Aussie tradition that I mentioned. We are making some coffee for a Tim Tam Slam. If you don't know what that is, we will shortly explain, but it is a little bit of a tradition. I don't know how often Aussies do it. Obviously, Tim Tams are very popular here, but I will say, every person who's ever visited and made a video about it does a Tim Tam Slam, and we are not about to miss out on that. So let's get a long black for Jordan and a little cap for me, and we'll get back to you. A barista I am not, but a cappuccino I have made, or close to it. Tim Tam Slam time. Tim Tams, if you haven't met them, are cookies filled with cream, covered in chocolate. We have the dark chocolate version. There's like a regular chocolate that's the original, but they make all kinds of flavors. And the slam essentially has to do with basically sucking coffee through the cookie and then eating it really fast. So, and I'm just going to explain the whole thing for the benefit of those who have never heard of this. So if you have, bear with us. But basically a Tim Tam looks like this. And you've got some coffee. We're gonna do it with the black coffee so that, you know, we balance out all the sugar in this. But first critical step of the Tim Tam Slam experience is to nibble off two corners, opposing corners. You're gonna create a straw essentially that you are then later going to suck coffee through. So we'll start with that. And you wanna try to take a pretty small nibble, otherwise you're gonna have big chunks missing. It won't work very well. Okay, now you want your Tim Tam to look like this. It is ready to be slammed. The slamming part, y'all, happens very fast. I'm gonna stick this into coffee, boop, and immediately suck up like a little slurp, and then eat it. Like, you need to put it in your mouth within about 3 seconds or you're gonna have a mess on your hands. A little like kind of trick that I like to do is I whoop, suck it and then tilt it up so the liquid kind of flows through, and then shovel the whole thing in your mouth, and you will find that it completely dissolves and you end up with a very, very chocolatey, mushy situation that's delicious and sugary. And really, this probably shouldn't be done by adults, but oh well. Tim Tams for breakfast. 1, 2, 3, here we go. I got chocolate all over my face. It's messy. It's just for fun, but it's hilarious. It kind of makes hot cocoa with coffee, but I'm telling y'all, eat it immediately. Jordan's turn.
So this is my very first Tim Tam Slam. That was actually Ashley's second. She had to try it out to see how it works. I haven't done it, so let's see what I'm in for. All right, opposing corners. Very nice, very nice. Here we go. Moment of truth.
Eat it? Oh my gosh.
It's so good. That thing literally just melted. I shoved it in my mouth and it like disintegrated and disappeared. And it turned in to just chocolatey, ooey, gooey deliciousness. One more. You're welcome.
So we've made it into Fremantle and we're gonna pop in for an Italian lunch at La Sosa. You will find tons and tons of Italian food here in Fremantle, as well as the Cappuccino Street. It's like espresso bar after espresso bar. Apparently because in the 50s there was quite an influx of Italian immigrants. So they've kind of left their mark here on Fremantle, and in honor of that we're gonna go have some pasta. There. They have a little map of all the wine regions, and I was strolling around and they have La Marche with Ancona marked on there, and then it says in the little wines from there Montepulciano, which is one that we had a lot of when we were there visiting Bob and Gina. I love it. I want to go again. Very buttery. So I got a porcini mushroom ravioli with a garlic sage butter sauce. It's delicious. It's a lot, but it's really good.
I got the pasta with a pistachio sauce with grilled prawns and little cherry tomatoes. It is delicious.
That lunch at La Sosa in Fremantle was absolutely delicious. It was Italian food like I mentioned. It felt super authentic. Their focaccia bread, like you have to get it. Honestly, you could just go there and get like 2 orders of focaccia and have a wine, and that would be a great day, but the pasta was also very good. We highly recommend. So we wanted to let you know that. Now we took a quick stroll down the street over to the ROUNDHO, which is like the big, cool fortified structure right on the water. Has great views of the water and the boats, and then around it is what they call the arts precinct. There's some cottages you can explore and lots of cool artists and makers and things like that, and the Aboriginal Cultural Center is up here. So if you'd like to learn more about the Aboriginal people of Australia, you can come do that here as well, so that's fun. Next up, we're going to take another quick walk over to the Fremantle markets.
So towards the south end of Fremantle town, towards Bathers Beach, there is a really well done park here in Fremantle. It is popular. It's midday Friday and this place is hopping. There's a Ferris wheel. There's a little like container set up for live music, so you can sit there and enjoy that. There's a really big park for kids to play. There's a skate park. It is really active. It's a beautiful day. If you're here and the weather allows, definitely come check this place out.
Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. Leave her alone, mate. Walk the other way. It's just, that's the way. Okay.
We just left the Fremantle markets, or as the locals like to call it, the Freo Markets, and there are over 100 stalls in there of various different things. There's a local produce market where you can get fruits and vegetables. There's also a food market with tons of food stalls with all sorts of international cuisine, and there's a lot of local handmade products. So if you're in the shopping mood, that's definitely a place to go check out while you're here. We're going to continue along, and I think next we're going to head to one of the local craft breweries.
Do a tasting tray.
Oh, really?
So they give you just tasters of all of them.
Okay.
I think it's quite busy at the moment.
We made it to Little Creatures Brewery, and don't be fooled by the name. This place is not little by any means. It is a big place here on the bay in Fremantle. We're in what's known as the Great Hall, and this is where they brew their craft beer. I want to say they have 11 different craft beers on tap here at this place. I tried their LC Wheat Ale, and it was really good, really crisp. Ashley had their ciders. She must have liked it because she had 2 of them. Yeah, this place is neat. You can do a tour here. They have the deck where you can sit on the water and watch the ships and boats go by. They also have their brew house here where you can do a tasting of all their different craft beers. So if you're in the mood for that, definitely check that out. So we're gonna sit here, enjoy their beer, and take in the views.
Walk on the beach is the perfect way to round out this day. So for now, we will say goodnight and we'll see you in the next one.